Sometimes I feel like I just wanna go back to my old ways.
Hey guys, it's Ray of Sunshine here, and it's been a while since I've been in front of the camera, but I had some things that I really wanted to share with you guys. Some things that I've been sitting on, ideas that I've been pondering on, and just have not been able to put myself in front of a camera and spit them out. So I apologize for my craziness today. Having a little crazy hair day is fine. But I just wanted to come and share my ideas with you and some things that I feel like would be helpful if you are a beginner witch and you feel like it's a little overwhelming, because it is, but not all of it has to be. So I want to give you simple tips on how to keep your spiritual journey as smooth as you possibly can, because it can get rocky, sis, let me tell you. But yeah, without further ado, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, because I watch a lot of YouTube and I know that's what they told me to do, so I'm gonna tell you to do it too. Okay, so a couple of the first things that I wanted to discuss was that there is this misconception, I feel, just with the glamorization of spirituality and witchcraft and all that stuff, that you have to have like specific items to do certain things, and some you do, but most of the time, it's all about intention. Your tools, the things that you use, the things that you buy, the things that you come across and get, those are things that enhance your magic, but they are never dependent on whether or not your magic will work or not. So now I'm just gonna give out like some cheap substitutes for like common things that are usually needed in spirituality. And just if you're beginning, a beginner witch, or you're still practicing in secret, these are some things that you can find in your house or like at the dollar store or something like that, that you can just grab and do your magic how you feel. So the first thing is white candles. White candles can substitute any color of candles. They aren't really, they're pretty universal, like you can use them with anything. They're usually known for purification or healing, things like that, but they can be used for literally anything. Like I have a box of 100 tea light candles that I got from the dollar store that I use for all of my magic. Even, if I'm doing a love spell, or if I'm doing a protection spell or a banishing spell, I use white candles. To this day, I've been doing magic for almost 3 years now, and I still use white candles. Maybe I use a different candle every now and again, but white candles are my go-to, and I definitely feel like you should not be spending all your money on these expensive colored candles that tell you that they're going to do this specific thing, because white candles are going to do just what they said they were going to do. Now, the next thing is rosemary, and rosemary can be used in substitution for any herb that you need in your spell, your ritual. You can use rosemary with that. Primarily, rosemary is used for protection and for healing. It's also used as an anti-anxiety, antidepressant, in anti-anxiety spells, things like that. But you can use it in place of any herb in your spell. If you hear that, those are my neighbors with their rolling chairs upstairs, so I love you, shout out. Anyways, the next thing I want to discuss is clear quartz. Clear quartz can be used in place of any crystal. It's very easy to find. You can get it at any metaphysical store. So the next thing is rose, and rose can be used in place of any flower that you need to have for your magic. It can be a white rose, a red rose, a yellow rose, whatever you choose. It can be, if you want to, have a rose that is a specific color for a love spell or a positivity spell, you can use a red or a yellow rose. But roses are pretty universal when it comes to their usage. Next is olive oil, and olive oil can be used in place of any oil. I know this is sounding a little bit repetitive, but yes, it can be used for any kind of binding of ingredients together. You can use it to mix with herbs or essential oils to make your own oil. There are a lot of uses for olive oil, and I think it's a very cheap alternative to all of the other oils that they make you feel like you need. And finally, sage. Sage can substitute any incense that you need, and they're pretty easy to find. Sages, you can find them at a metaphysical store, you can find them at Target, you can find it at Five Below. It's pretty popular now, so yeah, you can pretty much find sage anywhere. Palo Santo is also another alternative that you can use. I prefer Palo Santo to sage, but you know, whatever you prefer. But yes, that can be used in place of any incense that you may need. Now I have two more things that I want to discuss. One being a grimoire or a book of shadows, which is something that I feel like every practicing witch needs to have. It is imperative. It is where you record your dreams. It's where you record your spells. It's where you record your crystals, you know, different kinds of crystals, different kinds of incense, different kinds of oils, the lunar cycle, your menstrual cycle, if you track it on paper, sigils, everything spiritual goes in your grimoire, because you are going to need to look back at it when you're doing spells or when you're doing spirit work of any kind. It is very helpful to have all of your thoughts in one place. So that's why I think a grimoire is super, super, super important. And lastly, we'll be talking about sigils. And I'm not going to get too in depth with what sigils are if you're not completely sure about what they are. Let me know in the comments and I will make a video separately about that. I would be happy to. But sigils, for the most part, are basically a culmination of letters in a manifestation that you, or an affirmation, if you will. So if I were to write, I am powerful, you know, I would do the steps to eliminate the words that I don't need, or the letters that I don't need, and turn the letters that I have left into a symbol. And that symbol will be used in a way of consistency. You know, I will put it on a water bottle, or I could put it on a piece of paper and put it under my shoe, or put it in my shoe, put it in my pocket or my wallet or my keys, in the mirror, you know, on the steam in your bathroom, anything you can. And it'll, looking at it every day puts that intention of the manifestation into fruition. And that's why I love sigils, because they're extremely powerful when it comes to manifesting, and they're super, super slept on. So if you want a separate video with that, I will be glad to do it. I think that is everything that I wanted to cover in this video. I know it's a little short, but I'm just trying to, you know, ease myself back into the YouTube lifestyle, I guess. So I'm gonna try to post more often, hopefully have a set schedule coming soon. But I wanted to put this out because I feel like it's a long time overdue. I've been just sitting on these ideas, sitting on these thoughts, and I wanted to share it with you guys. And you know, I'm sorry I had to come a little crazy today, but I just really wanted to get this out there and be able to share this information with you, because I feel like it's so important. And if there's anything else, any questions, any comments about anything else that I talked about in this video, please put them in the comments section. I would be so happy to answer and make new videos for you guys. So just let me know what you guys would like to see. I'm so glad to be back in front of the camera and, you know, back into the flow of life. So yeah, don't forget to like and comment and subscribe on this video, because I love you so much. And I don't know, I feel like once I get my like subscribers up and you know, all that stuff, I should come up with a family name. But for right now, you guys are my sunflowers. So I'll see you later, sunflowers. I love you.